Very good morning to all of you, BMC officers, teachers, and my dear students. Brihan Mumbai Mahanagarpalika online teaching myself, Sri Zavle Dhaneshwar Ambadas from Erangal Municipal School. Warm welcoming you, students. Today we are going to learn a very simple and easy poem to a butterfly. William Wordsworth. See about the poet William Wordsworth. He is a romantic and nature poet. William Wordsworth, 7th April 1770, 23 April 1850, was an English romantic poet who was Samuel Taylor Coleridge helped to launch the Romantic Age in English literature with their joint publication Lyrical Ballads 1798. Wordsworth magnum opus is generally considered to be the prelude, a semi-autobiographical poem of his early years that he re- revised and expanded a number of times. It was posthumously titled and published by his wife in the year of his death, before which it was generally known as the poem to Coleridge. Introduction. This poem was written by the renowned English poet William Wordsworth. The speaker of the poem is a grown up person who fondly looked back to his childhood days. The sight of a butterfly reminds him of the pleasant childhood days he spent together with his sister chasing butterflies in the countryside. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, तुम्ही सुद्धा बालपणीचा काळ तुमचा हा सुखाचा आहे आणि काही मस्ती किंवा खेळ तुम्ही करत असाल. इथे विल्यम वर्ड्सवर्थला फुलपाखरू पाहून त्याचा बालपणीचा काळ आठवलेला आहे. बघा कविता, कवी काय म्हणतोय. To a butterfly, stay near me, do not take thy flight. A little longer, stay in sight. Much converse do I find in thee, historian of my infancy. Float near me, do not yet depart. Daytime revive in thee. Thou bringest gay creature as thou art, a solemn image to my heart, my father's family. Oh, pleasant, pleasant were the days, the time when in our childish plays, my sister Emmeline and I together chased the butterfly. A very hunter did I rush
हं,
on the prey
काय
with
करते?
skips and springs. I followed on from brake to bush, but see, God love her, feared to brush the dust from off its wings. William Wordsworth. Now see the words. There are so many old forms given by the poet. For example, thee means you, thou means you, bringst, bring, art, are. Poet here use the old form of English words. Other also words see flight, flying, converse, here to talk, संवाद साधने, बोलणे, infancy, state or time of being infant, बाल्यावस्था, here childhood, solemn, formal, dignified, impressive, गंभीर, पवित्र, prey, an animal that is hunted and killed by another for food, भक्ष्य, शिकार, break, a place overgrown with bushes, झाडी, दाट झुडपांची झाडी, brush, here touch lightly, gently, हळुवारपणे स्पर्श करणे, brings, bring, art, here are, आहेस. Now see the line by line the paraphrase of the poem. Poet says, stay near me to the butterfly, do not take thy flight. The first stanza of the poem is an addresses to a butterfly. The speaker of the poem asks the butterfly not to take its flight. तो फुलपाखराला सांगतोय कवी की तू उडून जाऊ नकोस, असाच इथे राहा, and stay a little longer in the speaker's sight. तू माझ्या नजरेसमोरच राहा. The speaker says to the butterfly that he wants to talk to the butterfly about many things. It means poet recall his childhood days and he want to converse with the butterfly. He talked to butterfly. According to the speaker, the butterfly is a reminder of his childhood days. He requests the butterfly to stay up in the air near him and not to go away. The speaker then tells the butterfly that in it he see the time that he has gone by has gone. You are an attractive being and you bring to my heart a relatively serious picture of my father's family. He adds, now one more thing is very interesting or very close information about the poet. See, poet sees here last line of the first stanza. My father's family instead of my family. What is the reason behind it? विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, याचं कारण जर तुम्हाला कळलं नाही तर पुढचं कडवं जे आहे त्याचा अर्थ कळणार नाही. Poet says, my father's family. Because कारण विल्यम वर्ड्सवर्थ आणि एमिलिन त्याची बहीण ही 5 भावंड होती आणि बालपणी जेव्हा विल्यम वर्ड्सवर्थ 8 वर्षाचे होते तेव्हा त्यांची आई एका आजाराने वारली. मग विल्यम वर्ड्सवर्थ यांच्या वडिलांनी विल्यमला त्यांच्या आईच्या नातेवाईकांकडे ठेवलं आणि त्यांची बहीण इमिलिन हिला वडिलांच्या नातेवाईकांकडे ठेवलं. म्हणजे अशा रीतीने खूपच बाल्यावस्थेमध्ये दोघा बहीण भावाची ताटातूट झालेली आहे. आणि म्हणूनच इथे कवी काय म्हणतोय, माय फादर्स फॅमिली. इन द सेकंड स्टांजा, ओ प्लेजंट प्लेजंट वेअर द डेज. द सेकंड स्टांजा is the remembrance of the childhood days initiated by the sight of the butterfly. In the words of the speaker, those days when he along with his sister Emmeline. कवी इथे बहिणीबरोबर फुलपाखराबरोबर केलेली गंमत जम्मत त्याला पकडण्यासाठी याचं वर्णन करतोय. चेस्ट द बटरफ्लाय ॲज अ पार्ट ऑफ देअर चाइल्डहुड ॲक्टिव्हिटीज वेअर द मोस्ट प्लेजंट वन. रिअली स्टुडंट्स, you are also enjoying your childhood days because the childhood days are pleasant. In the true spirit of a hunter, I pursued the butterfly with sudden, quick movements and jumps through the bushes. But my sister, may God love her, was even afraid to touch the wings of the butterfly. इथे कवी काय म्हणतोय की त्यांची जी बहीण आहे एमिलिन ही थोडीशी घाबरायची त्याला टच करायला, स्पर्श करायला फुलपाखराला, कारण ते फुलपाखरू अतिशय नाजूक असतं. त्याचे पंख हात लावला तर तुटतात. द स्पीकर ऑफ द पोएम here says, was even afraid to touch the wings of the butterfly. The speaker concludes. Last line, poet says, God love her, fear to brush means स्पर्श करणे, the dust from its wings. Now, student, see the appreciation of the poem. Title, To a Butterfly. Poet William Wordsworth. When you solve this question, these 2 points are very easy that are given in your activity sheets. Title of the poem also given and poet's name. Sometimes if the poets are unknown, then you have to write anonymous. Third point, theme, the central idea. The speaker of the poem, here the poet himself, is a grown-up person who looks back to his childhood days. The sight of a butterfly reminds him of the pleasant childhood days he spent together with his sister, chasing the butterflies of the countryside. This is the theme of the poem. इथे कवीने त्याचा बालपणीचा काळ, फुलपाखराला पाहिल्यानंतर त्याला बालपणीचा काळ आठवलेला आहे. तो आणि त्याची बहीण एमिलिन फुलपाखराचा कसा पाठलाग करत असे त्याला पकडण्यासाठी, हे त्याला दिवस आठवलेले आहेत. रम्य ते बालपण थोडक्यात कवीला पण आठवलेलं आहे त्या फुलपाखराला पाहून. Now see the rhyme scheme of the poem. The rhyme scheme of the first stanza is AA, BB, CA, CCA. And the second stanza AA, BB, CD, CC, and A. Figure of speech, inversion, and tautology. See, inversion, व्युत्क्रम अलंकार. कवितेतील शब्दांची रचना जी आहे ही वाक्यरचनेच्या नियमानुसार सरळ नसते, बदललेली असते. तेव्हा त्या बदललेल्या शब्दरचनेला इन्व्हर्शन म्हणतात. त्या शब्दावर जोर देण्याकरता किंवा शब्दरचनेचे ध्वनी उच्चार अधिक चांगले व्हावेत म्हणून इन्व्हर्शन हा अलंकार वापरतात. उदाहरणार्थ, अ लिटिल लॉंगर स्टे इन साईट. रेग्युलर वर्ड ऑर्डर काय, स्टे इन साईट अ लिटिल लॉंगर. बघा म्हणजे कवी इथे काय करतात की पोएटिक इफेक्ट साधण्यासाठी शब्द उलटसुलट करतात, वाक्यरचना बदलतात, त्याला इन्व्हर्शन म्हणतात. आय राईम या कवितेतील दुसऱ्या कडव्यातील रश, बुश, ब्रश हे रायमिंग वर्ड्स पहा. त्यांचं स्पेलिंग पाहिल्यावर ते शब्द सारखेच जुळणारे वाटतात, परंतु त्यांचे ध्वनी उच्चार वेगळे आहेत. रश, बुश, ब्रश असे यमक साधणाऱ्या शब्दांना आय राईम असे म्हणतात. Special feature, this poem is a lyric. A lyric poem expresses the mood of emotion of a single speaker. Here the poet himself looks back to his childhood days with great fondness. The sight of the butterfly reminds him of the pleasant childhood days he spent with his sister chasing butterflies on the countryside. This is the special feature of poem. Now favorite line, stay near me, do not take thy flight. A little longer, stay inside. Second is daytime's review in thee. And the 8th point is why I like the poem. I like this poem for its simplicity. The happy days of childhood are portrayed here with great effect in a few lines. कारण या कवितेमध्ये कवीने त्याच्या रम्य बालपणीचा काळ जो आहे तो एका फुलपाखराच्या माध्यमातून अगदी सोप्या पद्धतीने मांडलेला आहे. Now students, see the evaluation of this poem. Pick out from the first stanza 4 expressions where the poet pleads with the butterfly not to go away. उत्तर द्या विद्यार्थ्यांनो. तुम्ही माईक ऑन करू शकता. माईक ऑन करू शकता तुम्ही. For example, first is stay near me. Second, कवितेतून तुम्हाला काय शोधायचं आहे? एक्सप्रेशन वेअर द पोएट प्लीड्स विथ द बटरफ्लाय नॉट टू गो अवे. तू दूर निघून जाऊ नकोस, माझ्याजवळच थांब, या अर्थाचे शब्द किंवा शब्दसमूह. दुसरा सापडतोय का तुम्हाला? स्टे इन साइट. Second is stay in sight. Third one, तीसरं काय आहे? शोधा, प्रयत्न करा. Float near me. First stanza, float near me, do not yet depart. माझ्याजवळच थांब, निघून जाऊ नकोस, कारण तू जर निघून गेला तर मला माझा बालपणीचा काळ तो आठवणार नाही. Then fourth, do not depart. All these words are here from the first stanza. Stay near me, do not take thy flight, a little longer stay inside. छोट्या फुलपाखरा तू माझ्या जवळच थांब, माझ्या दृष्टीआड होऊ नकोस. Stay inside. Okay, then second, match the words, lines and their meanings. First one, do not take thy flight. What is the meaning of this line? Give me answer. Do not take thy flight. Third one, do not fly away. Do not fly away. Second, much converse do I find in thee. Much converse do I find thee. What is the meaning of this line? To converse means talk, speak. Second one, I want to talk to you about many things. Third, historian of my infancy. Historian of my infancy. Say the meaning. Reminder of my childhood days. Reminder of my childhood days. Fourth one, date, time, revive in thee. Date, time, revive in thee. In you I see the time that has gone by. Yes. And the last line, a a very hunter did I rush upon the prey. प्रे म्हणजे शिकार. शेवटचं कोणतं येईल मग? I rush upon the prey, butterfly. Prey word is also given there. Prey means here the butterfly. These are all words, lines and their meanings. Now third one, say who. Now you have to find out the word who is or from whom he is addressed in the poem. A reminds the poet of his childhood. Reminds म्हणजे आठवणे. कवीला त्याचं बालपण आठवलं. कुणामुळे? From whom? Who is it?
Butterflies.
Butterfly. Very good. Butterfly. B. He is afraid to touch the butterfly. कोणाला भीती वाटायची फुलपाखराला स्पर्श करायला? From the second stanza, he is afraid to touch the butterfly. कोण होता असं की ज्याला फुलपाखराला हात लावायला सुद्धा भीती वाटायची? See the afraid word.
Poet sisters.
Yes. What is her name?
Mayuri.
What is her poet sister's name? Given in the poet. Second stanza. कवीच्या बहिणीचं नाव काय आहे? कडव्यामध्ये आलेलं आहे. सेकंड स्टांजा. एमिलिन. काय नाव आहे? एमिलिन. लक्षात ठेवा मित्रांनो, विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, लक्षात ठेवा नाव एमिलिन. थर्ड, इज लाईक अ हंटर. हु इज युअर हंटर? हंटर म्हणजे शिकारी. कोण आहे इथे शिकारी? जो फुलपाखराला पकडण्यासाठी धावायचा. हु रश बिहाइंड द बटरफ्लाय टू कॅच हिम. हु इज लाईक अ हंटर? टेल मी. हु इज स्पीकिंग हिअर? हु इज ॲड्रेसिंग अस? Poet. Poet himself is a hunter. William Wordsworth. He is speaking to us. And last is the poet's sister. Very easy. Is the poet's sister. Who is poet's sister? Emmeline. Emmeline is poet's sister. Now fourth point. Sometimes the normal word order is changed in the lines of the poem to emphasize something or to make the lines sound better. This change in word order is called inversion. I already told you that here the poet uses inversion किंवा ज्याला उत्कृम अलंकार म्हटलेलं आहे. मी सांगितलं मगाशी की कवितेतील शब्दांची रचना ही वाक्यरचनेच्या नियमानुसार सरळ नसते, ती बदललेली असते. जसं धड्यामध्ये वाक्यरचना सरळ असते, पण कवितेमध्ये काही शब्द हे उलटसुलट आलेले असतात. ते पोएटिक डिव्हाइस किंवा त्याचा परिणाम साधण्यासाठी किंवा फार तर राही मिळण्यासाठी, यमक जुळण्यासाठी कवीने तशी शब्दरचना केलेली असते. दिस चेंज इन द वर्ड ऑर्डर इज कॉल्ड इन्व्हर्शन. म्हणजे इथे इन्व्हर्शनचा तुम्हाला अर्थ कळला तो लक्षात ठेवा. कॅन यू फाइंड examples of inversion in this poem? Write them down. Then rewrite the lines using regular word order and compare the effect. या कवितेत सुद्धा कवीने या प्रकारची वापरलेली वाक्य ती लिहायची तुम्हाला. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, अ लिटिल लॉंगर stay inside. This is a regular form, but second line, stay inside a little longer. समजलं? या प्रकारच्या आणखीन तुम्हाला उदाहरणं कवितेतून लिहायची आहेत. Then fifth one, the rhyme scheme of the first stanza. A A, B B, C B, C C B. Now write the rhyming words from the second stanza. Tell me which are the rhyming words from the second stanza. Give me answer. Rhyming words are given at the last of the poem, last words. For example, days, plays. Rush, bus या brush. Springs, wings. These are the rhyming words. Now note the words rush, bush, brush. Their spellings look similar, but the pronunciation of the words is different. It is known as I rhyme. I also told you poet uses here some words for rhyming, and this is called I rhyme. For example, rush, bus, brush. I rhymes and true rhymes from the other sources. You have to find and write it down in your notebook. Students, have you any doubt about the poem? Have you any doubt? काही शंका असतील तर विचारा. I hope you well understand this poem. See our channel, like it and subscribe it. Thank you.